what they say, they're not going to be taken seriously by the people in Burma who matter right now, and that's the decision makers in this military government. It's unfortunate that there's not more influence from these quarters, perhaps, but that's just the reality as it stands.
That's the way it is. Well, Mr. Ween, there are also demands right now for ASEAN countries to do more about the situation in Myanmar. How likely is it, though, that ASEAN countries would put any kind of conditions to their ties, particularly their commercial ties with Myanmar?
I think ASEAN countries, there is a role they can play, because Burma, ASEAN is the only kind of strong regional grouping where Burma is a member, and then the ASEAN itself invited Burma in 1 decade ago, so they have responsibility to intervene, in the current situation. However, I don't think the Burmese government will care ASEAN. Burmese government itself will leave ASEAN if ASEAN is trying to, intervene the process. And at the same time, ASEAN itself is not very strong. When we look at internally, of course, there are some emerging democracies like India, Philippines, and things like that. There are the authoritarian states within ASEAN, and these countries are very much afraid of interfering in their own, so they don't want to interfere in Burma.
All right, well, I'm afraid we'll have to leave it there and thank Khin Maung Ween from the Democratic Voice of Burma, Pascal Kusoy, an author from Myanmar, and Andrew Strawline from the International Crisis Group. And thank you for joining us here on this edition of Inside Story. As always, we welcome your comments and suggestions. Email them to us at insidestory@aljazeera.net. For now, it's goodbye.